Your cat throws up, you clean it, you move on. But then it happens again and again. Now you're wondering, is this just hairballs? Or is something wrong? Many cat owners assume vomiting is normal because cats just do that. But frequent vomiting is never something you should ignore. Sometimes it's harmless, sometimes it's dietary, and sometimes it's a warning sign of a deeper health issue. Let's start with the most common assumption: hairballs. Cats groom themselves constantly, and when they swallow loose fur, that hair can collect in the stomach. Eventually, it forms a hairball that gets vomited out. Hairball vomit usually looks tubular, often mixed with bile or partially digested food. Occasional hairballs, especially during heavy shedding seasons, can be normal, but if your cat is vomiting hairballs more than once or twice a month, that's not typical grooming anymore. It may indicate excessive shedding, digestive slowdown, or underlying irritation. Another common cause is eating too fast. Some cats inhale their food and then vomit shortly after. This type of vomiting usually happens within minutes of eating, and the food often appears undigested. It's not a stomach illness, it's regurgitation from overeating or rapid swallowing. Slowing feeding down with puzzle feeders or smaller, more frequent meals can often solve this issue. Food intolerance or sensitivity is another possibility. Cats can develop reactions to certain proteins or ingredients. Unlike food allergies that may show up through skin symptoms, food intolerance often causes gastrointestinal upset. Signs can include vomiting, diarrhea, soft stools, or changes in appetite. If vomiting started after switching food brands or flavors, the diet may be the trigger. Gradual food transitions are important because sudden changes can disrupt a cat's sensitive digestive system. Now let's talk about something more serious: chronic vomiting. If your cat vomits weekly or multiple times per week, even if they seem otherwise normal, it could signal inflammation in the digestive tract. Conditions like gastritis or inflammatory bowel disease can cause recurring vomiting without dramatic symptoms at first. Over time, you might notice weight loss, decreased appetite, or lower energy levels. Kidney disease is another condition that can cause frequent vomiting, especially in older cats. As kidney function declines, toxins build up in the bloodstream, leading to nausea. Vomiting combined with increased thirst, more frequent urination, or weight loss should always prompt veterinary evaluation. Early detection makes a major difference in long-term management. Hyperthyroidism is another common issue in senior cats. An overactive thyroid increases metabolism dramatically. Cats with hyperthyroidism may eat more but lose weight, become restless, vocalize excessively, and vomit more frequently. Blood testing can confirm this condition, and treatment is often very effective when caught early. There is also the possibility of intestinal blockages. Cats are curious and sometimes swallow string, hair ties, plastic, or small objects. A blockage can cause repeated vomiting, lack of appetite, lethargy, and abdominal pain. This is an emergency situation. If vomiting is persistent and your cat seems uncomfortable or stops eating completely, immediate veterinary care is necessary. Parasites can also irritate the digestive system. While more common in kittens or outdoor cats, intestinal worms can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and weight changes. Routine deworming and fecal testing help rule this out. It's also important to distinguish vomiting from regurgitation. Vomiting involves abdominal effort, heaving, and partially digested material mixed with bile. Regurgitation happens more suddenly, often without warning, and usually consists of undigested food. The distinction helps determine whether the issue is stomach-related or esophageal. So, when should you worry? If vomiting happens more than once or twice per month, becomes more frequent, includes blood, contains foreign objects, is accompanied by weight loss, diarrhea, lethargy, or appetite changes, it's time to see your vet. Occasional hairballs can be normal. Repeated vomiting is not something to normalize. There are also preventative steps you can take. Regular brushing reduces swallowed fur and hairball formation. Feeding a high-quality, balanced diet supports digestive health. Avoid sudden diet changes. Provide fresh water daily. Use slow feeders if your cat eats too quickly. Monitor litter box habits because changes in stool can give additional clues about digestive health. The biggest mistake cat owners make is assuming vomiting is just a cat thing. While cats do vomit more easily than dogs, frequent vomiting is usually a sign that something is irritating the digestive system. It may be mild and manageable, or it may require medical attention. The key is frequency, pattern, and additional symptoms. Your cat cannot tell you when their stomach feels off. Vomiting is one of the clearest signals they have. Pay attention to how often it happens, what it looks like, and whether other behaviors are changing. Early intervention almost always leads to better outcomes. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Paws and Whiskers for clear, evidence-based pet behavior and health insights every week.